Hello and welcome to today's video. So I have some super exciting news. We reached over 100 subscribers. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for supporting me. And you know, in the matter of a week, 100 subscribers. Huh, thank you guys so much. Like, I can't thank you guys enough for supporting me in my journey with this. It just gives me that confidence I need to continue. So as promised, I do have our giveaway. Here it is. Ah, so exciting. Giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. So I'm going to go through the products that are in here. I'm super excited for this. So the first thing I have is going to be the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. I love First Aid Beauty. This is actually the face wash I use, well, the brand of face wash I use, because it's great for sensitive skin. So it is good for all skin types if it's good for sensitive skin to me. And then the next thing I also have, which is my favorite, is the Sol de Janeiro, the original Bum Bum Cream, or Boom Boom Cream, however you're actually supposed to pronounce it. And then we have the Pixie Diamond Dew by Lime Crime. I used this in my first video, my Valentine's Day video. You guys know that these are my favorite liquid shadows to use. So of course I wanted to share that with whoever the winner is. Next we have the Bright Lover Rubber Mask by Dr. Jart. I used this also in my last video. So I rave about this. I want my subscribers to be able to share the love I have for this product as well. And then I also included a little brush cleaning tool. So what's great about this is you can put it on your fingers and then you can scrub your brush, so it really gets all that product out of there. And you know, girl loves a facial spray. So we have the Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. I love any products with lavender scent. And then lastly, I'm really excited about this, is the Lime Crime Venus XL Rose Gold. I will attach a photo of this product. I do not want to open it for sanitary reasons. I want whoever receives this to obviously have unopened brand new products. So everything will remain in its packaging. And then you'll get this cute little clear bag. And it's green. Green's my favorite color. So you can think of me every time you get into your little makeup bag. So I definitely wanted to make sure that these products were great for everyone. Honestly, it doesn't matter your age, your skin tone, or your gender preference. I wanted to make sure I could share the love of makeup I have with you guys. You guys have given me so much in such a short amount of time, and I just really appreciate it. So I want to share my appreciation with you guys. So for the giveaway, what you need to do is you need to follow me on Instagram. Obviously, you need to be a subscriber to my channel. And then once you have watched this video, go ahead and comment your Instagram handle down below. So I will announce the winner on the 16th. That will be on my Instagram. I will announce the winner on my Instagram story, and then I will ship the product to you. So once I announce the winner, I will then message you through Instagram DM, and then I will ship your products to you. Unless I see you every day. If you're one of the subscribers I see every day, then I'll just hand deliver your product to you. So again, I thank you guys so much for supporting me. And then I have a fun little tutorial for you after this little intro. So in today's video, I will be recreating Ariana Grande's look in her new music video, Break Up With Your Girlfriend. So if you're interested in seeing how I recreated this look, then please keep watching. I really am going to try to make this a shorter video because they've all been like 25, almost 30 minutes. So I appreciate if you have been watching my videos, staying with me that whole length of time. just have a lot to say, I guess. I don't want to miss any information, so that is why they are longer videos. Oh god, something's in my eyeball. Oh. I have already prepped my lips using my Milk Kush lip glaze. So right here, this has been my favorite lip product at the moment. It is, like I said before, it's not sticky, it's hydrating, it's a little bit minty, so I absolutely love it. If you haven't tried it, go try it. Especially if you live like in colder regions where everything's dry right now, like I do. Oh, we need all the moisture we can get. So I'm going to be doing Ariana Grande's Break Up With Your Girlfriend video look. I watched this last night. Obsessed with her makeup. Oh my gosh, like a little bit of glitter detail and the wing. I love a wing liner, and it's just simple, but it has that just elegant aspect to it. It's just clean and fun. I love her whole aesthetic. So I've already done my brows. I'm gonna start with my eyes. First, I'm actually going to prep my skin. So I finally got my hands on it. Yay! So the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So I was going to buy the travel size one. They were actually sold out at my Sephora, so I figured that just meant I had to get the big one. It just wasn't meant to be to get the travel one. Hope that means I love it. This is what it looks like. I know a lot of you have probably seen videos with it. This is what it looks like. This is the top that comes with it. It's very sleek, beautiful packaging. It also comes with a little scraper. I mean, I'm going to attempt to use this. I don't know how committed I'll stay to it, but essentially it wants you to scrape the top. There's a small line on here. It wants you to scrape to the line and then remove and place on the face. So I will do as instructed. So I'm just going to scrape. So I scrape to the line. It's a lot to hold. I'm gonna place on the back of my finger, get all that product. Don't wanna waste any of my $52. Okay, and I'm gonna start with this kind of, I know they say use a pea size, but I feel like a pea size isn't enough. I feel like the scraping tool definitely gave me enough product. Oh, that feels wonderful. Okay, so I never understood why people do this in videos. It feels really soft. I guess there's a little tackiness to it, at least I hear it. I hear the tackiness. But I love that this primer has a skincare aspect to it. If you know me, you know I am not a huge fan of primers. I typically will use the dupe to the Tatcha, which is the Josie Maran Argan Finishing Balm. So I'm really excited to see how this works for my skin. I love Tatcha. I love their dewy skin mist, their moisturizers, all of that. So now my skin is prepped. We're gonna go ahead and prep the eyes. I will be using, of course, my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I hope this video is better in focus. I'm literally watching the viewfinder to make sure that my face is in the green square. Like, you better find me wherever I move. No red squares today. So going in with my synthetic brush and just placing that all over my lid. And then, as usual, I will then blend that out with my other synthetic brush. Make sure that is all blended. The palette we are going to be using today, I actually don't know yet. I was thinking about that, like, the look has a lot of matte going on and then the accent of sparkle in the inner corner. Won't be using that one. I hate to say it, but because I feel like I've mentioned this palette a ton and you guys are probably like, what the crap, like use something new. But I really think that the Huda Nude palette is going to be the one that we use. Because in the video, she has like, it's warmer and it's like yogurty colors to me. So there's like that light orange in the crease is definition, then a little cream color on the lid. So I definitely think that we're gonna go ahead and go in with the Huda Nudes palette. So I'm going to first start off by setting down my Pinklite paint pot. This obviously is not necessary with this product. It's become a habit at this point, so I just set it. So I'm using the shade Bare. So remember, this palette is a little dusty. So there is some kick up when it comes to the shadows, but remember we are using this shade right here. And then I'm gonna go in with Play in my crease. So using my MAC 224, this really should be a simple eye look when it comes to the shadows. There wasn't much detail, there wasn't a lot of definition in the eye. So I'll start with Play all in the crease. I am headed to do a client today. So I actually have to drive to Dayton, which is about 55 minutes away from where I live. It's not too terrible of a drive. It's mainly all highway, so I feel like it goes really quick. Like every time I always see like how long it's gonna take, I'm like, does it really take that long? Like I don't feel like it does. Next, I'll go in with my 221, and I think I'm just gonna use a little bit of Teddy out of this palette. So this shade down here in the corner is what we're going to use. So I'm just going to take that over top. I'm gonna start in the outer V just to get most of that pigment down, and then I'm going to pull it into the outer portion of the crease. So the reason why I wanted to place most of that pigment down in the outer V is because we are going to be doing wing liner, and I know that that will get covered up. So it just helps me feel like I have more control over my shadow placement and where I'm putting it. So I'm just gonna pick up my little mirror so I can get right into those details, see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's really pretty. I love this palette every time I use it. I mean, I know that it has some faults, like it's a little dusty, but for the most part, like the color payoff is amazing, especially if you are more of somebody that wants subtle accents of color. It's perfect for that. So again, just building up that color, pulling it into the outer V first and putting it in the outer crease. I'll go ahead with my 224 and make sure that is all blended out how I want it to be. This will literally, it's going to be the quickest eyeshadow like application. So I'm going to repeat that same exact step on the other eye, and I'm gonna fast forward. Now we have both eyes placed, so I'm going to do my lid shade. So I'm going to be using my MAC Duo Fiber brush. It is the 234. This one should still be sold. I lied, it's not sold because MAC switched to all synthetic. Well, there should still be a brush like this out there. So I'm gonna dip back into Bare. I'm gonna use the natural hair side of this brush, and I'm just going to pat it onto my lid. So I'm patting over top of any shadow that had fallen onto the lid while we were doing the crease. And then I'll go back in with my 221 without any product on it and just make sure everything is still blended. So I've never done wing liner on camera, so this should be really comical, I feel like. Because I'm gonna be like, I take eyeliner very seriously. For eyeliner today, I'm going to be using my Inglot 77 liner. So looks like this, the bottom of it. And then I'm also going to be using my MAC 210 brush. I've literally had this brush since I was 16 years old. My Nana, if you watched my last video, my Nana that makes the best breakfast, she actually took me to get my first black track and eyeliner brush from MAC. So shout out Nana, thank you for that. It really was an investment. I'm still using it and I'm 23. So I'm going to go ahead and dip my brush into the liner. This is one of my favorite gel liners. It is really rich in pigment and also easy to glide. So I probably won't talk much through this portion. It'll probably be more of a sped up version of me doing this. When I get to the wing portion, I will explain what I'm doing, but as of right now, I'm just going to be lining my lash line normal. I'm gonna do something you should never do and tug on your eyes. So I'm gonna use my mirror and I'm going to make sure my line is straight across. There was for a while where I was using liquid liner. My favorite liquid liner would actually have to be the NYC. I don't know if they still make it, but the NYC black liquid liner is literally like $3. That's hilarious. You can tell how eyeliner just like opens your eye up, at least mine. I also like wiping my brush off sometimes before I re-dip into the product, just because I don't want hard liner because it kind of dries. So I don't want hard liner on my brush. Okay, so that is the line I created. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my wing portion. So what I like to do, I'm gonna hold my mirror up. I like to flick from the outer corner. Yes, I need to fill that in, I will. So go from the outer corner of my lash line. I'm just gonna flick upwards. I've created that line right there. Now I'm just gonna connect it to my base. So now it's connected to my base. I will then fill and perfect everything. It's just a lot of going back and forth and making sure all of your lines are really smooth. I think I want to make it connect a little more. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. So a trick that I love doing to clean up my liner is I'm going to take my brow brush that I use, which is a MAC 212. I'm gonna wipe the concealer off of it, but I'm going to use the wipe as a form of removal as well. And I'm going to go under my wing, and I'm just going to slide up to clean up my wing and make it sharper. This is a trick that I've always done to make sure that I have the crispest. I want to cut. So I just really want to make sure that my line is nice and crisp and sharp. I have a fuzzy on my face, I felt it. Ugh. And then going back in, because I've got a little liner on there and I don't want to drag that all across my face, I'll just clean it up a little more. Alrighty, now that I have that wing done, I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye and place on my foundation, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I obviously have my foundation on, my highlight, my contour, almost all my highlights. So, we got it in the mail, and it's not shattered. How freaking exciting is that? I love this highlighter so much. Again, this is the Flesh Beauty. The Flesh Beauty highlighter in Boost. So I'm going to be taking my Morphe M510 brush. I'm just going to be highlighting over top of my Colourpop. Look at that. I'm so happy you came. Not shattered. Wouldn't that be something? It just really wouldn't be meant to be if it did. And then get my nose. I will list down below what I used for my foundation and all that. The only thing I really switched up was the powder I set my face with. I needed something that was a little more long wearing and more matte today, so I used my MAC Studio Fix powder. Typically I don't wear that one just because it is full coverage powder and I use full coverage foundation, but I kind of need that longevity for today because it is going to be a long day. Next I'll go in with my MAC Fairly Precious blush. Just place that all over my cheek and then we will finish the eyes. I'm also trying to make a conscious effort to not throw my brushes on my desk because when I edit I can see the volume peak. It's like, and brush thumb, beep, beep. So I try to edit all that out. Okay, we're going to start on our eyes. So I don't think I'm gonna line my waterline with anything. Typically, if I do a look like this, I'll line it with my Nude, my Nars Nude eye pencil, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with, again, the Huda new Nude palette. I'm gonna use Play first with my 221 MAC brush. And I'm just going to place it underneath my lower lash line. This really isn't going to show up much, and that is okay because I'm going to deepen it a little more with Teddy. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC 219, my pencil brush. I'm going to use Teddy, and I'm just going to line the lower lash line. So this will help deepen it more. Then back with my 221 brush to make sure that is all blended. So I'm going to be using Lime Crime's Diamond Dew in Starlight. So I will swatch it. It's like a gold color with a hint of bluish in it. We're gonna go for it. Let's see how this turns out. So I'm going to be using the 231 by MAC, the one I typically use to carve out my crease. I'm going to be using that to place the glitter, just so I can be more precise of where I am putting it. So I'll be placing this in the outer corner and then underneath my wing just a little bit. So let's see. I'm using patting motion so it disperses the glitter to make sure I don't have it looks like I carved out my tear duct with glitter basically. The one she used in the video I definitely think is a little more gold, to where mine's a little more more cool tone. That looks so cute. So I'm gonna awkwardly drag it upwards to disperse more. I love how that looks. It is so cute. You ever just get so excited for something? Literally, when I was watching the music video last night, I'm just like, I want to do that look. So just still placing that glitter, kind of building it up, moving it around. I think that's good. I think that's what we're gonna do because I don't want it to get too big and then I regret putting it all over. So now I'm just gonna take a little bit and put it underneath the wing, because that's kind of where she had it placed. So I am just gonna wipe my brush off a little and hurry up and disperse the glitter before it dries down. I don't know if there was a specific placement they used under the wing. To me, it just looked like there was a little glitter under there. So that's just kind of what I'm mimicking. Yeah, that's cute. So repeating the same exact steps on the other eye. So I'm just placing it in that tear duct first. I think it definitely helps that I'm using a smaller round tip brush because it's going to follow my natural tear duct. Ooh, that was a lot of glitter. Okay. Try this now. This side's a little harder to do just because I'm having to cross over my body. Patting motions are definitely the best way to achieve this. I am having an issue though, which is completely fixable, but where there is not much glitter and there's just like the liquid of the shadow, it's kind of moving around my concealer, which is okay because I'll just cover it up with glitter and we'll be fine. And then I'm just going to be dragging it upwards some. Trying to make sure I'm like even. I think that's the hardest thing because I'm looking so close I can't really see both eyes at once. Okay, I want to say that's as even as we're going to distribute it, which I'm good with it. I think it looks real cute. Add a little more in the inner tear duct. I think I'm going to just drag this one up a little higher, and then again on the outer of the wing, the bottom half, I'm just gonna dot that on there. So So we have our glitter placed. Yay! So now we're going to apply some false lashes. Alrighty, so this is our finished look. I had to go throw a choker on because she's wearing one in the video. Yes. So I finished by putting my lashes on, which are MAC number 48. And then for mascara, I used both my Nars Climax mascara and my L'Oreal Telescopics. And then for my lip, I'm wearing, of course, my NYX Natural Lip Pencil. And then I am wearing Huda Beauty Liquid Matte. So this one right here, and this is in the shade Bombshell. And then for my gloss, I have two on as well. So the first one is going to be Kevin Aquan, and this one is in Pink Crystal. I really love this gloss. And then these are my all-time favorite glosses by MAC. So they are the Dazzle Glass, and this is in the shade Go for Gold. So I love mixing these two together. So yeah, that is our look for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe and comment for the giveaway. So I really appreciate you guys supporting me and continuing to come back for every video. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.